Hi beautiful people, hello and welcome back to my vlog channel, Life with Luce. If you are new here, hello, welcome, please hit subscribe. I'm just kind of building this channel really just for like daft fun videos and like behind the scenes and vlogs and stuff that I don't have time to put onto my normal channel, my normal beauty channel, which is just my name, Luce Stephenson. My name is actually Lucy, but everyone just calls me Luce, so that's what I put my YouTube name as well. And yeah, today is just, I don't know, it's just another vlog. I was meant to start vlogging yesterday and I just didn't really get round to it, to be honest with you. And today I thought I'm going to start my vlog because I'm having a shit day. It's kind of as straightforward as that really, and I want to show it because I feel like on YouTube, YouTubers are kind of get portrayed to have like this absolutely fabulous, amazing life, and we wake up and we do yoga and then we have an iced coffee and then we do this and this, and it's not realistic, especially not for me. YouTube is not my full-time job, it's not even my part-time job. It is, at the moment, YouTube kind of just helps to fund me to buy the makeup that I'm buying to then continue to do more videos. However, sometimes that isn't enough. Sometimes I'm lucky now that actually YouTube pays towards my buying my makeup for the videos, because that's only been recent that's kind of started happening. I'd say like the last 6 months that I've started making, sometimes hitting 3 figures a month, which is like £100, £120 if I'm lucky, as well. So yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's meant to show like the more realistic side of things, and that actually life isn't all sweet and fun and everything, and that's just real. This is how it is, as well. And I feel like sometimes we watch them videos, I don't know about you personally, but I know that I do, and I'm watching them like, I wish that I could get up at 5 AM, I wish I could get up at 6 AM and have this perfect morning routine and have a home gym and do this and this and this, and it's just not, it's not fucking realistic like, at all. Especially, well, just not, it isn't for me anyway. If any of you don't know a bit about my past, I grew up in a council estate, like that's just my background, so it's just not realistic at all. I'd rather show the realistic side of things. So my whole purpose of starting this vlog now is I'm off work sick today. I have got an upset stomach, but that's a totally different thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's my mental health impacting my stomach, or whether I just generally have an upset stomach on top of everything else. However, I just feel, like my nana's passing is just starting to hit me, and today I was, I've got crumbs because I've literally just ate now and it's 10 to 4. This morning I woke up and I don't know what it is, it's just really, I don't know, it's just really starting to impact me. I'm waiting for a surprise that I ordered my mum when my nana passed. Me and my cousin ordered my mum and her mum, so my auntie, some things basically for nana's passing, and as like a surprise really, like a really thoughtful, sentimental surprise. Oh god. And to be honest with you, it's been like 13 weeks since we sent off the flowers for the surprise, which is, my mum knows that we did send off flowers, so it's been 13 weeks since then, for the prizes, like surprises to come. And it's just been kind of been like, I feel like it's a lot of excuses in regards to the company, and I understand that they want to make it perfect, but it's just making me really anxious. And I think because that's at the back of my mind, I'm now thinking to myself like a lot more about my nana. So like little things reminding me of her, which would normally probably wouldn't remind me of her, or like things are happening that maybe would have reminded me of her naturally, just anyways, but it's as if like my body can't cope with thinking about that because I know that she's not here anymore. So this morning I was just sobbing, like I don't know what it was, it just kind of like came over me as well. So yeah, it's just been a crazy day, and I knew, sometimes I get this feeling that I know that as soon as I'm going to start talking, I'm just going to sob and I'm just going to cry. And I had this feeling kind of just before my nana passed away, so before she got really, really poorly, when I had to take off time off work anyways, because we knew that it was like her last couple of days or last couple of weeks or whatever with us. It only ended up being days, but you know what I mean. So I felt like this before, and that was because I hit burnout. So I just thought, you know what, if I'm feeling like this now, I need to get on top of this, and I need to take a day off for me mentally as well. And obviously with my job, you all will know, I'm a therapist. I'm a mental health therapist. I've recently just qualified as a psychological wellbeing practitioner. Basically just means that I work with people with common mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. A lot of my work is therapy. However, the other portion of my work, so I have like certain days that I do therapy and certain days that I do kind of duty days, they're called, and they're kind of like assessments and stuff, where people will kind of get in touch with the service. We'll do like an appointment together and kind of see what's been going on for them, how they've been feeling, what's been happening, and then decide together which kind of therapy that they think would be best for how they've been feeling. And sometimes they can really hit home. I've had one that was quite close after my nana passed. That was a bereavement, and it was somebody that kind of explained what had happened to them and what they'd been through, and it was very, very similar to what I'd gone through with my nana. And I just thought, if I just know that today I wouldn't have emotionally been there for work, and I don't think that's fair on myself anyways, which I never ever think about me when it comes to this, but I also don't think it's fair when it comes to the clients, because I'm not fully there and fully present and as warm and welcoming as I like to be when it comes to that first appointment, especially because I'm the first person that they're speaking to. I take quite a lot of pride in that appointment as well, because I want to make sure that I'm making them feel comfortable and they know that this is a safe place, and so that we can make sure that we get the therapy right for them too, just so that it makes everything in the process and everything just so much easier for them, less stressful, less anxiety provoking, less energy draining and all that kind of stuff as well. And I just knew that I couldn't do that today. I just knew that I just couldn't do that today at all. And I know it's weird, because like you kind of get to know yourself a lot, don't you? Like I know it's something that I've kind of became more self-aware of, which is quite a powerful tool to have when it comes to your mental health, is to have that self-awareness, to be able to kind of keep a track of yourself and not actually, do you know what, right now I need to have a break. Otherwise, if I powered through work today, I knew that it would then had a knock-on effect for the rest of the week, and it might have made me be off for like a longer period of time, which is what happened to my last burnout. I bottled that up for months and months and months and months, and then I broke just before my nana got really, really poorly, and then obviously then my nana got really poorly and she passed away, and then I was off work from that too. So yeah, I don't want to have to go back through that whole process again. So as soon as I started feeling that way this morning, I was like, do you know what, I need to make sure that I just have a day to recharge and just, yeah. And I knew that I was struggling today, because the first thing that I felt like I wanted to do was just go and see my mum and have a cuddle, and that's when I know that like I'm struggling, because that's when I always need a mum hug. That's when I always need a mummy hug, when I'm struggling as well. So yeah, I know this is a bit personal, and I know that some people, I don't know, maybe wouldn't feel comfortable talking about this if it was them in my shoes or whatever. But this is exactly why I'm doing it, so that people can then start feeling more comfortable about coming forward when it comes to the mental health. And this and my other YouTube channel is a safe place. If you message me on Instagram, it's a safe place as well. Like, this is what I want my little corner of the internet to be, is for people to feel safe and to come to my channel when they're having a shit day, and being able to be like, oh, do you know what, I'm going to go to Lucy's channel because she understands, or I can relate to her and understand her, or it's just like a place where you can just come and have a laugh, you can just chill and just your brain kind of switch off as well. So yeah, I just wanted to be honest with you. So yeah, I went to see my mum and she took me out, bless her, took me out and got me some breakfast and took me to the shops, and we just went round the shops and just like had a mental health day, which it took me, I'd say, like from my last burnout, which was when my nana passed away, and the funeral was about 13-14 weeks ago, and she passed a couple of weeks before that. So with all that in mind, I'd say my breakdown with my kind of burnout would have been, I don't know, maximum 20 weeks ago when it started, like when I was like, oh my god, I've hit burnout, like I cannot do this, like I need to have a break. I think that was about 20 weeks ago, and it was really, really hard because I had quite a lot of time off work, but in my head, I don't know if this works with anybody else, but in my head I kind of told myself, do you know what, when you're poorly, which obviously it kind of links back to when you were a kid, when you're poorly you think I need to be in bed like poorly. However, back then what I needed to do was do something fun, do something to take my mind off it, spend like time with family, because it was a bit different back then because we were more in like lockdown, we couldn't like mingle or anything. I was allowed to go to my mum's house because I was in her support bubble, but that was about it. Like, yeah, you couldn't really do anything else back then, so it was a bit different, but you still could have met up with a friend and went for a walk and stuff, which I did do at once with Nicola just before that burnout came. But when it was my actual time off work, I had so much guilt, so much therapist guilt, so much just guilt that I felt like I shouldn't be doing things. I shouldn't be like going out and having a laugh and doing things to kind of take my mind and to make me feel better, because I was pooling. Like, that was how my brain processed it, but actually that's what I needed to make me feel better. It wasn't like a physical health pooling, it was a mental health pooling. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense at all. So this is the first time I've ever done that, where I've took a day off sick because of my mental health, and instead of me, because I was going to do it, I was just going to go back to sleep, and that's I'm getting tired now. I probably will have a nap soon, I would have thought. It depends what time Blake gets back. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do, to be honest with you, now that I'm home. But yeah, it's just isn't it just crazy how our brain kind of processes things, and our brain thinks, oh well, it's like when you were a kid and your mum was like, if you're off school poorly, you can't play out with your friends afterwards, like to make sure that you weren't just trying to nick off school as well. So I don't know, it kind of reminds me of that, but I know that I have to like actually do something, and that's made me feel loads better, and it's made me feel like I can talk now without crying. Whereas this morning I felt like even if somebody just said hi to me, I felt like I was just gonna like bawl. Like, I text Blake to say, because he'd already gone to work, I text Blake to say that I was like ringing in sick for work and stuff, and just texting that, so I wasn't even talking out loud to somebody, just texting that, I started sobbing, like absolutely sobbing. And that's when I'd realised I'd done the right thing, ringing in sick at work. So I'm gonna have a little look to see about some bereavement counselling, see whether that's something that I might need. I'm not too sure whether it is this kind of like surprise thing that's kind of making me have thoughts about my nana, but I know on Sunday night I was having like flashbacks to when she passed, which is very, very common when people are struggling with grief, and I know that it is kind of normal to kind of feel this way, and to kind of, I knew like when my nana passed away, I knew that I was going to have a delayed kind of response to it, because at the time I was just in so much shock and so numb. I didn't process it, I didn't kind of take on the emotions and stuff as well. So I feel like maybe it's starting to come out now. I'm not too sure it's in relation to the surprise. I'm thinking about her more because I'm thinking about the surprise, or whether it's just Jim. I'll be back, there's something kicking off outside. Oh, I love a bit of agony. Something was kicking off with somebody walking the dog, because like another person's dog was off the lead as well, so they're like saying, I'll put the dog on the lead. So, but the dog that was off the lead only had 3 legs. Poor little puppy. I can't remember what I was saying, but I just wanted to be honest with you, and I don't know, I find it quite therapeutic, kind of just being like blah, blah, and just letting it all out on camera. I'm not too sure how much I'm going to keep in and what I'll edit out when it comes to editing, but I do find it very, very therapeutic kind of talking it through with you, even if you are just a camera head at the moment and there's no kind of like response automatically from you. Yeah, I just wanted to be honest with you and just say like, this is normal. We are all human, we all have emotions, we all deal with things differently, and I am also a human and I am also normal, and this is just how shit works, do you know what I mean? As well, see, I'm gonna go get into bed. I've got a Monster, which probably isn't the best choice to be having, but that's what I wanted, so that's what I got. I've got an almond tart, which Blake's mum has baked recently. I think I showed this in one of my vlogs previously actually, because when she does them, she does like a big massive baking session, and she always does them and they're banging. And I've got some quavers. I'm gonna go get into bed, I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos. Miss has just uploaded a new video, so I'm gonna watch that and chill. And I'm not gonna do anything YouTube related today, I'm not gonna do anything work related. Today is just a Lucy day. It's a mental health recovery, recharge, get back to work tomorrow hopefully day. So I'll speak to you whenever I speak to you. Hello, I'm back. There's actually no need for this heat at all. No need for it. I'm gonna got a towel here. I'm going to put this on my chair. For some reason, my chair really irritates my legs. And I don't know if it sets off my eczema in my legs or what. Because I've had eczema in my legs since I was a kid. Ooh, sugar. And it's weird because you can't see it. There's no visible signs. Have I got, not a spot. I just had spag balls, so I was like, have I got it on my thingy? It's a spot that I picked that I shouldn't have really picked because you wouldn't have been able to see it if I hadn't picked it. But I picked it, so here we are. When I was a kid, I had eczema, but you couldn't see it. It wasn't visible or anything like that. Hello, I'm here. Thank you. But certain things, certain textures on my skin would set it off. This chair is one of them. Like, it really, really irritates me as well. But grass is a massive one. If I used to sit outside in grass, like grass directly on my thighs, not so much like my lower half of my legs, but like my thighs in particular, or my inner thighs. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. But yeah, I'm just having a little look through my diary and stuff, and yeah, just trying to see like what I need to be doing and stuff. Ah, it's hurt my elbow. I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know. I don't know what this vlog is, I really don't. But I am boiling. I just had some meatballs and spaghetti. And now I'm just chilling. My boobs are sweaty underneath. Jesus Christ. Underneath my boobs are boiling. Like, oh Jesus, probably too much info. And probably not a nice picture to see me just lifting my tits up for everyone. But my God, it is boiling. I've got both of my windows just wide open. Like that. My P. Louise budget box came. By the time that this vlog goes up, I'm assuming it'll probably already be up on my YouTube channel. Just in case you don't watch my makeup channel, or if you've missed it, or whatever, or you're just nosy and you want to know again what I've got. So this is a budget box. It's £30. You have to kind of fight every single month to get it. It's not like an ongoing subscription. There's only like a select amount, and obviously you have to make sure that you're on there on the dot to get it. So in this one, we got a brush, which I haven't even took out of the packaging. This came yesterday, and I think yesterday I must have been starting to feel really kind of drained and stuff because I didn't even open this. So let's see what brush I've got. Ooh, okay. That like, could you use it as a blusher brush? Too big for a highlighter for my little itty bitty head. But also you could use this for underneath. Obviously I've got gigs on, but for underneath the eyes as well. Maybe even for contour. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. This is the 673 brush, in case anyone is wondering. So you get that in here. You also get you get 3 new products anyway, but 2 of them are the same, just different colours, and you could pick your colour that you wanted at the beginning. So this, stupidly I picked Hazelnut Latte, which I didn't realise was as warm as what it is, so I haven't even swatched this. I watched my friend Eve's video. I'll leave her video link down below. If I haven't, please remind me, because I am really bad at doing that. But yeah, she swatched both of the shades she got. She got Blonde Blend and Hazelnut Latte, and Hazelnut Latte is the one that I've also picked up, and it's really, really warm. So I haven't even swatched this, and I'm just going to sell it on Depop to kind of earn some money back. And then I also got it in the shade Espresso, which is what I also picked when they did the budget box the first time. And in that one we got the brow gel, just looks like this, and then it also got the brow pencil, which I haven't even used, and they're both basically the shade black, which obviously I know is a bit crazy because of my hair and my brows and stuff. However, I do use the black brow mascara from NYX as well. So yeah, it's very pigmented, this gel, so I think you need to find your perfect colour. However, my problem is with brow gels and brow products in general is that anything that's cool toned is basically black. Everything else is warm. There's an in between. Like, some of us blonder girls, when I was born, when I was growing up, I had like really, really blonde hair. Some of us blonder girls have naturally cool toned brows. I can't get away with warm brows. I feel like so many brands miss out on that, and it's like, who are you getting to test these stuff on? Because like, how do you not realise that people have cool toned brows that aren't naturally really, really dark haired, or even dye the hair dark haired? Like, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know Alex is the same, and Alex is brows are a lot lighter, and obviously she's really blonde as well, and she's the same, she's cool toned. It just baffles me. So yeah, I'm gonna try espresso. I might have a little look on the website when these launch. I'm not too sure. I haven't tried it yet. I need to watch somebody swatch espresso because I think it might be too dark for me. So I might end up selling both of these and then using money from that to buy my right shade. Because I don't know what that is. I don't know if that even exists within it, because I struggled to pick them colours anyway. And then the other thing that we got, which is the thing that I was really excited for, this is the P. Louise Also Brow to Full Hot Shot Brow Balm. You get 25 grams in this. It is so stinking cute. So it comes with like a little leaflet inside telling you how to use it, and then it also comes with the little pot, which just looks like this, which obviously is meant to look like a espresso kind of like shot thing, I'm assuming. Anyways, so yeah, it's a brow balm. You get quite a lot in it. However, if you look at it, it's like got a big gap. So I just think, like, could you not have filled that up, or could you not have made it smaller if you didn't want to put as much product in? But whatever. And it looks very different. This I am definitely going to be using, and it also comes with a nice little spoolie. Pink little P. Louise, so I can get it out. Oh my god, it's probably stuck in there. There we go. P. Louise little spoolie, which is always a nice touch, because obviously normally you get a spoolie with brow gels and stuff like that, like the brow jams and stuff. However, it's like a proper P. Louise one, which is cute. So yeah, that is the other newbie that we got in this one. And then the other two things that we got, which are things that from like her normal range, like not a new product that's coming out, which obviously is, the box isn't meant to be about new products. The box is meant to be about people trying P. Louise who can't afford to pay like the full prices for stuff and whatnot. So the two other things that we got is a darker base. This one's the shade Rumour number 6. And I'm going to check to see if I already have this. And then the other one is a coloured base. This one is Cute and Coral. I think I already have this as well. Obviously, we don't know what's going to be in the box until after we bought it. So I didn't know this was going to be in here. Yeah, I have it as well. Cute and Coral, because I bought it on P. Louise to use as a liquid blusher. So I've got it in my liquid blusher drawer. So I'll be selling this on my Etsy as well. Etsy? What am I on about? On my Depop as well. Oh, I'm buzzing with that. I'm gonna have to like find a new way to store these. I do actually have some new storage coming for my lip liners, which means I'll be able to move my lip liners out of my Muji drawers. I'll tell you what I'm going to show you anyway, because I always end up showing some kind of like makeup collection change around or something like that when it comes to my vlogs. So why change what people love, and we'll just I'll show you anyway. Also, do you love my little makeshift tripod that I've been using? This is my sandwich box. Obviously I packed all my packed lunch for work, thinking I'd be at work in the office today, and obviously then I didn't go. And then this is just some kitchen roll that I keep stashed over here. What's that? A pair of sock? That's a sock. I was thinking, where does that come from? So I can just keep cleaning down my makeup top. So as I was saying, I'm getting some little Muji drawers, so they're like this. And then it has like little drawers there, and they're perfect for like eyeliners, lip liners and stuff like that. So I've got all these lip liners in here, and I think I've just stashed some in here as well, like the more red ones that I don't really reach for, or like the darker colours that I don't really reach for. I mean, there's more P. Louise bases in there. Oops. So I definitely need a new way to store it. This one's got my pigments in. I'm not really happy with this drawer, but I don't really know what to do with it. And then yeah, got all of my lip liners in here. So obviously when that Muji drawer comes, I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to put it somewhere here, because I've just changed this new setup around. This is my new Planet Revolution bin as well. So and I've obviously got my brushes here, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I might just move this across and have the lip liners here. I don't know, I'll soon work it out as well. But yeah, absolutely loving my little setup at the moment. I'm just been messaging Lizzie. She's sending me all of her love, the little angel. Just because obviously I've mentioned to my patrons that I'll be a bit quiet in our group today, and I have been quiet. I haven't really been replying to people, and that's just because obviously I just needed this day to sort myself out really. And then this is my big P. Louise diary. I did it yesterday, obviously didn't do it today, everything that's gone on today. But yeah, this is kind of my little filming setup. And then I have like my actual like editing stuff here. I need to get rid of this leg here, because then once this leg's gone, this will then drop and I can get the little connectors and connect this two together, but I just haven't got around to doing it yet. And then once I've kind of done that, I can get rid of these legs, the legs that were on this end, and move this across, and I'll be able to tuck myself fully underneath here as well. So yeah, it's my little setup. I've just got myself a Pepsi Max cherry. Got that when I went to the shop earlier on to cheer myself up. So yeah, I bought quite a few things today as well. I probably would have bought them anyway, even if I wasn't feeling a bit like meh, but even more so because I felt a bit meh. I was like, I'm just gonna treat myself. Let's get my little tripod back and we'll have a little chat. So as I was saying, I bought the Muji drawers and I got them off Bryony, and then I've also bought the brand new Huda Beauty Glowish tinted moisturizer, lightweight foundation, whatever the hell you want to call it. I got that off Kylie today as well, because she needs to get the lighter shade, and the shade that she got seems like it would be the perfect shade for me. So I've got that coming off Kylie. What else have I bought? I've got 2 bargains off Depop. One of them is the new ColourPop palette. It's like the rainforesty kind of looking one. I got that for £10, including postage, which is an absolute bargain. And then she was also selling, I'll show you anyway, she was also selling something else as well, another palette. And I sent them to Lizzie, because Lizzie is like ColourPop queen. And I sent them to Lizzie and I was like, are you proud of my little bargains that I got on Depop? And she was like, unreal. But yeah, this is the other palette that I got, which I don't know if it'll focus. Oh, not, there we go. This is another one that I got, and this was £8. £8. So it's from the same person, so obviously I've not paid postage. But that's the other one. It's the Lush Life palette. It's this one here. £10 all in. £10 all in. Actually crazy. Very, very happy with my little bargain that I got. Not gonna lie. I always find people sell ColourPop so expensive on Depop, and they're brand new, both them palettes that I've bought as well. But yeah, I just find that people like just go to the extreme when it comes to it. You know what, it really frustrates me that people sell like full PR kits on Depop and then sell them for like this person's selling a NYX PR kit, and it comes with like 23 eyeliners, a butter gloss, soft matte lip cream, ultra bright eyeshadow palette, and ultra warm neutrals eyeshadow palette. So it's worth £206. But bear in mind, this person, influencer, I don't know who it is, well, I've obviously got it for free, so it won't have cost them a penny. They're selling it for 100 quid. 100 quid. You're taking the piss, mate. You're taking the piss. If you're lonely, God, I wish I knew everything about the two of you. Ooh, won't you tell me? Does she laugh at you? Does she look past the rumors? Does she know how it goes? I'm still filming. I'm just sorry, scrolling on my phone. I think I might make this video into one vlog, to be honest with you, because I've filmed so much today and I absolutely blabbled on this morning. Well, it wasn't even this morning, it was when I got back from my mum's house earlier on. I don't know what's the matter with me today. And I know I said this earlier, but I do find it really, really therapeutic talking to you about it. It's as if like me saying it is kind of like talking to a mate, even though obviously I know you can't initially respond to me or anything like that, but it's like I'm talking to a mate when I'm talking to you off it. Because obviously you currently, for me, is just staring into a lens. So until I edit it and put it out onto like YouTube, there's nobody kind of like watching or listening to it back. But I find it helpful kind of blabbering onto you. And then I also find it helpful when it comes to like editing the actual footage, because it helps me to kind of process it. And I also, sounds odd, but I also like analyse myself as well. That's just the psychologist within me, just absolutely loving ripping myself apart. But I don't analyse myself in a bad way, but I also analyse myself to see how I'm actually feeling at that time by reading my own body language and stuff. It's off it, isn't it? How off it is this? I don't know if anybody else does it. I mean, I'm guessing unless you do like YouTube and stuff, how would you? I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoy just kind of getting it out and talking to you. So I'm gonna go through, let me have a little look. This is my little to-do list. So I need to film my Look Fantastic box, my monthly favourites, my Lash mystery box that I got sent, my glossy box that I got sent, the Look Fantastic one I also got sent, just because I like to be very open about that. I need to sort my car insurance out, which I can tick off now because I did that. I took my pill, so I can tick that off. This is actually my list that I was meant to do yesterday, so it's not like I had a list to do today because obviously as with my mum and my head was up my ass. My other thing on the list was to start vlogging, which I didn't do yesterday, but obviously I have started that today, so I'll cross that off. And upload a video, which I did do yesterday as well, so I'll cross that off. I've got a TikTok that I need to make that I think I might, probably won't my nose then. I think I might do that tonight and sit and kind of log exactly what products I'm going to use and kind of plan it step by step in my head, because I'm going to film it tomorrow before I start work. So I start work at 11, so yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. That's going to be my plan for that. And then hi Lucy, I represent the company Anthropology. Do you know? Our company is interested in working with you as a partner who promotes the company's brand. I don't know, but I believe you. Anthropology at videoshoweditor.info. What a load of shite. Anthropology is an online store with a diverse assortment that has long conquered the United States. This site, clothes, just says this site, clothes, shoes, interior items, perfumes, and many other little things that make brighter. I mean, if you're going to try and scam me, like, to get my money or whatever, anything like that, if you're going to try and scam me, at least make it make sense. Like, trick me properly, like, really, like, make me doubt, is this real? But when you haven't even tried to make an email address that would even make sense to your little story, and when you were using broken language, I'm not gonna buy it, mate. What fee do you usually charge for promotion to pre-roll? We are interested to cooperate with you. No, many thanks, anything like that. It just says at the end, Anthropology company. Delete. The amount of emails that I get like that is just funny. It's actually funny. So then you might think, oh my god, somebody's emailing me and they want to work with me for my YouTube, because this is like my YouTube email address that I'm looking at. And then you read it and you're like, oh, fuck it off. It's like there's a prince in so and so, and if you send him so much money, then he will send you this much money back. If he wants to send me money, he can fucking send me money. He's my PayPal. You ain't getting anything out of me. So yeah, that's what I need to do tomorrow. But my priority tomorrow, I need to film P. Louise box. P. Louise box. I should have really filmed today, but obviously I didn't expect a wave of grief to come over me. So knows how it goes. It wasn't none of my business. Do we go in the park? Do we stay up for hours and just talk and talk? It wasn't none of my business. Oh, yeah, none of my business. Oh, what I was wanting to say about that ColourPop palette is the more like the jungly themed one that I showed you, that had them like greens and blues in. I really hope that Emma Femin buys that, because she'll do a sexy as look with that. Like when you look at a palette and you think, because I know she absolutely loves ColourPop as well, and I just look at it and I just think she would smash that palette. She would smash that palette all over. If she watches this video, she's gonna think I'm a right freak. But hey ho, I am who I am. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this video because I know it's gonna be proper long, and I'm literally just sat babbling shit at you, whilst also recycling and putting things in the bin. And I also need to film with this as well, for fuck's sake. I've got so much that I need to film. Need to film with all this, and I know God, there's somebody on my Instagram and YouTube that are like waiting for me to do this video. I'm so sorry. I didn't expect life to just happen this way. You know what I mean? You just can't plan for these things, and it pisses me off because like I feel like it knocks me back. Like my mental health, I feel like my mental health just fucking holds me back all the time. But it's just learning to adapt to it, to like work with it, to just let it have its moment if it needs to have its moment. Like if it wants to have a little bitch fit, like I need to accept that and just let it have its moment, and then we'll crack on the next day. I'll recharge and then back to a bad bitch the next day. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I am literally just chatting shit. But I was gonna say thank you for listening to me chatting shit if you've made it all this way through. Why don't you type down chatting poo in the comments, because I have a feeling that shit probably will get flagged by YouTube. But yeah, if you are watching this, thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Me just being realistic. I just think it needs to be shown that, like, not every day is all, well, my days are never yoga and iced coffee to start and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Mine's more like sleeping in, rolling out of bed, starting work like 5 minutes, or getting up 5 minutes before work starts, especially when I've been working from home. Obviously not when I work in the office, I can't do that, but if I need to have a little bit more of a sleep in, then I go and give my body that. This smells unreal, by the way. Oh shit. This here. This is the Fabuloso. This is the way that I know when I'm mentally, like, my head's just all over the shop, because I can't talk properly. This is the Fabulosa Wild Rhubarb Spray, and I know Lauren absolutely loves this brand, but I'm sure we've had chats about this scent, and Becky before as well, and I love it. I love it. I love the smell, which is weird because I didn't think I'd like rhubarb, but I like the smell of it. Right, I'm literally going to go because I am just chatting shit to you now. But highly recommend, 10 out of 10. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.